Welcome to the 831 Living Your Best Life podcast, where we inspire participation, communicate precision, and empower performers to podium. I'm Jungle Jim Hunter, and I hope that you will tell your friends and relatives and people you work with to go to their favorite podcast provider or junglejimhunter.com or YouTube and click on subscribe, download, and like, and rate and review us, and become an 831er, someone that is inspired to live your best life so that you can inspire others to live their best life. All this month, we're focusing on headshots, short, focused, impactful challenges to get you to change, to work on something today, just to do one thing today. So today's headshot, what is preparation? Is preparation doing everything right all the time the first time? I don't like the word practice. We always have to say, well, I got to practice this or practice that. I don't like the idea that a doctor has a practice. I don't want him practicing on me when he's fixing me up. Instead, I like the word preparation. We hear that practice really means prepare. We hear that perfect practice makes perfect. Really? Can you practice perfectly? No, you can't. Never. If ever. Why? Because you don't know what you're doing. That's what we're doing. We're preparing to be better at what we're trying to improve. Preparation is the process of painful failure until you get it right. To me, painful practice makes perfect. Yeah, painful practice makes perfect. You don't get it right, you do it wrong, and you do it wrong again and again and again, and you do it wrong more than you do it right. But eventually, you get it. Failure is the best way to be a success. A baseball Hall of Famer fails 70% of the time. Are you going to tell me that he is a success? I don't think so. And yet, those are the guys that make it into the Hall of Fame. In the Hockey Hall of Fame, a Hockey Hall of Famer scores only 6.8% of the time. Each year, only 3.3% of any pro teams reach their goal to be a champion. Are you telling me that this is success? No. It's the person that fails the least that eventually wins. But most of the time, we're failing. That's what preparation is. You know, I learned this on the farm. Spring work on the farm, when I had to go to the fields and work, required me to run the same route 4 days in a row to and from the same field because it was such a large field. And it took a long time. I ran the same distance 13 times, each time rarely bettering my time, but realizing I had run it 13 different ways. It taught me how to train my body and my mind in new ways each time I did it. So let me explain. So what I mean, I ran 13 different ways. I ran in the dark. I ran in the cold. I ran in the rain, the sleet, slippery road, and wind from behind, wind in my face, wind from both sides, heat. I was chased by animals. I ran in the sun. Yeah, I actually had a day when I ran in a sunny day. And I ran in the dust. Each time creating difficulty, making me emotionally and mentally stronger. A blessing disguised as preparation. This is the preparation of a champion. This is the preparation of someone that succeeds. You see, we want to write the perfect novel today, never realizing that it takes years to develop the ability to write and then the ability to communicate what we want to say. The same is true of your dream. Whatever it is you want to do, it's going to take time and you're going to fail more than you're going to succeed. But it's what gets you there. My challenge for you today is, can you predict what you will need to succeed? No, you can't. You don't know. Can you have an open mind to training that you would turn the worst workout into the most enjoyable growth experience? If you will, then you're on the right track. This last question is this: what if the very thing you do not want to do is what will give you the edge to be your absolute best? Do you know I could never predict the weather I was going to race? A World Cup race, an Olympic race, a World Championship race. I could never predict the weather and know exactly what type of training to do. But I did all the different types of training in all the different conditions because if it ever happened, I was prepared. The question is, are you? My quote for the day: preparation is the chance you have to take to be ready to take advantage of the opportunity. Thank you for listening, and I hope you will have grown and will be living your best life the next time we meet.